So today we are speaking with Professor Xu Mingtang, a Grandmaster and a lineage holder of the Zhong Qigong School, founder of Chinese Image Medicine, and founder and director of the Beijing Medical Research Institute, Kundawell, and also visiting professor at the Guangxi University of Chinese Medicine. Your work aims to combine the wisdom of the past with innovative approach to health and human development. And many people believe, and the research also confirms, that people today are less healthy than previous generation. This is especially true for young people. Heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer are becoming more common in people under 40 and sometimes even under 30. Do you agree with this? And what do you think are the main reason?
Yes, I really found, also with my experience, now young people have more disease than previous generation. If we analyze the reason, there are certainly many reasons, but from my point of view, one important reason is now we don't care about our energy. For example, ancient time, people always go to take sunshine to take more young energy. And ancient time, there was no refrigerator, and they don't take too much cold food, and they sleep well at night. But now, young people, as we know, they eat directly cold food, drink juice, something else, and they, work or play very late at night, didn't sleep well. This gave them some reason from energy point of view, sickness. And also, as we know, now a lot of food with chemical stuff. For example, I had research about chicken. From the egg, they start to give the egg antibiotics. When the chicken start to grow, they give them growing hormone. After they kill the chicken, in 3 days, still from the meat, you can find the growing hormone. This is why when children eat them, they grow faster, quicker. Did you find? Now young people are higher than their parents.
True.
Because there's growing hormone, but their bones weaker. Yeah, so when they're falling down, bone broken. Certainly, this is the symptom. This growing hormone, some other chemical stuff make people sick. This is why everywhere, in the United States, in China, Europe, I travel so many countries, I really found young people, especially now the young people have more sickness than next generations.
Yes. Yeah. This is actually very interesting, and I truly agree that this, let's say, reasons can cause this disease. And what practical advice would you give to people to improve their health, for young people also?
Yeah, and then with this question, we need to understand what do we mean not health, what we mean sickness, right? And then we have to know what the life is. From image medicine point of view, we know a human being which we connect with 3 factors: our physical body and our energy and our mind or spirit or consciousness. So all these 3 parts should be balanced. From medical science, we focus on the physical part. In Chinese medicine, we focus on more about energy part. And from religion, from psychology, focus more on spiritual part. Especially from energy part, in Western medicine, in Western country, they don't have too much knowledge. The Chinese medicine based on this energy or qi. So we can tell from qi point of view what's the sickness, like your liver qi wrong, lungs qi wrong, heart qi wrong, kidney wrong, or in general qi weak. So many sickness symptoms, we use qi, this concept, to describe it. Yeah. So if we need to improve our health, not only from food point of view, not only from medication or from some support, we also need try to do some exercise from energy point of view, how we can take more energy, how we can get rid of our coolness from the body. And also we need to regulate our mind, not get so much depressed, stressed, and we need to change our consciousness to be happier. And then our health, our immunity will become better.
Can you give me some example of exercise or practice that young people can do if they have 5 or 10 minutes, like something easy, or joining Qigong, it's not about this and you need to dedicate more time?
In general, practice, you can spend short time, you can spend longer time, it's up to you. If you don't have too long time, for example, you only have 10, 15 minutes, you can do it. For example, when you have some short time, you can put your hands on your navel to cultivate your qi. When the qi grows, your immunity is stronger. Your health will be better. Also, anytime we take the bus, take the train, take airplanes, we go to the conference, you can put your hand just on your navel, visualize your low dantian to cultivate your qi, refine your qi. Yeah, you can combine this simple exercise in your life, with your any activities in your life. So, no problem. Even you don't have time, you still can together parallel with your other activities to practice.
It sounds very easy, and actually it is very easy, because I did try it on my own and it works. And another question, as we started to speak about the disease of the new generation, can you explain how image medicine can help in healing diabetes?
Oh, diabetes,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, this is now very high percent of people who get diabetes, especially like we call it type 2 diabetes. I researched diabetes for many years, really. Yeah, from medical part, you need to take medication or use insulin to decrease the sugar. But we need to find the cause. What caused the people's digestion or metastasis? So why is the sugar higher in the blood? We need to check. My experience, I cured many diabetes people. Yeah, some people from lungs, some people from liver, some people from the kidneys. Something wrong in general with the body. But in general, I think they still connect with energy, connect with our food. For example, almost all diabetes, the type 2 diabetes people who have the liver problem, if you put your hand on the liver, you feel the liver very cold. That means liver function low. Mm-hmm. And then the liver's function low, it will make the insulin not work well. We call it insulin resistance. It's not well. This is why I tried for many people, simply let them to do simple exercise to move their liver, at the same time decrease their food or change their food, let them lose weight, especially lose the fat in the liver. Mm-hmm. After that, 1 month, most of them improve. After 2 months, a lot of them become normal. Even many years, they're still okay. So I'm thinking that diabetes 2, this disease, we can call it civilization problem, because we eat too much, especially at night, eat too much. This fat, they go to the liver, make the liver's function low, and then they give the insulin resistance. So if we change the liver, we make the liver not so fat, makes the insulin work better, and this symptom will disappear.
Is there any simple exercise that we can share, for example, that people can try to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is easy. We have a very interesting exercise we call Bigu Qi. That means we just get more qi and make the qi flow in the body, especially go to the liver, and then we will not feel hungry. And then we don't eat too much or stop eating. For a week, for 2 weeks, you will find you lost 5 kilograms. And then you will find your sugar become normal. So easy, you just need to do it. Yeah. So for really the detail, you can go to your local instructors or find the book or video and to see how you do this exercise, Bigu Qi. We call Bigu means no carbohydrate, no bread like this. Qi that means you take qi, not food, take qi. And then your body will change. When your body change, this symptom, high sugar or glucose, they will disappear.
Sounds very promising.
Yes, not difficult.
Yeah. And actually, what is your approach to helping people with cancer? Also, Bigu Qi also can help, or there is another maybe methods?
Wow. Yeah, this is difficult question. Cancer, I'm sure everybody found around you. Yeah, always there are some people who have been diagnosed cancer. Until now, still there is no way to cure cancer. And until now, nobody knows exactly what the cause, what makes the people get the cancer. Yeah. So this is why to heal cancer, there are 1,000 methods. Yeah. So what to do? And then, especially, there are a lot of symptoms. For example, breast cancer. Breast cancer, before it happens, always can find some cyst inside or something wrong inside. At this moment, from image point of view, we already can see something wrong there. But for medical part, usually they say, oh, it's no problem, just wait, check it in 3 months, in half years, and then, it changed into cancer. What to do? They cut it or use chemotherapy. So my research is especially in image medicine. Yeah, we can find any kind of cell. If they start to change, they give more light, they emit more light. At this moment, for medical part, can be no cancer. Also, now medical equipment, become very precise to see something wrong. This is why when they find something wrong, even not cancer, we need to take measure. We need to, at this moment, to heal it, not wait a change into cancer. So image medicine give us this kind of method, let us to see, to check what's the cause, and then change it, earlier change it. For example, breast cancer, most breast cancer also connect with liver's function and connect with coldness inside the body. You can check many cancer patients, if you hold their hands, you will find their hands very cold. If you put your hand on their knees or kidneys, somewhere you feel very cold. If you ask themselves, do you feel cold feet, cold hands? They say yes. Yeah, most of them have these kind of symptoms. Yeah, this is why for cancer, we need to increase people's young energy. Qigong practice, increase young energy. This will make their immunity higher, especially before the cell changed into cancer cell. At this moment, the energy already changed. Yeah, coolness inside the body. So at this moment, we need to take more sunshine, take more yang energy, refine qi, increase our yang energy, or use some herbs or tea to clean the liver, increase yang energy. In this way, it will not change into cancer. Regular cells will not suddenly change into cancer cell. Yeah, so we have so many successful examples before we do it. But certainly some people said, oh, because they are not cancer. Right. And then before they get cancer, if you can stop it, why you need to wait?
That's true. That's very true. And you tell so many interesting things about Zhong Qigong, how we can prevent the cancer with practice, and what makes Zhong Qigong different from other health and wellness practices.
Qigong is a system, and first, our Zhongyuan Qigong system. Zhongyuan Qigong system, first, we need to know, as a human being, we have these three factors: our physical body, energy, and our mind together. And we practice, first is we need to increase our qi, especially about yang energy. So from very beginning, we need to increase this yang energy. It is not like many other systems, they just try to fix your physical body. When we get sick, not only physical body wrong. I'm sure a lot of people had the experience. You feel something wrong, you feel symptoms, you feel weak, you feel sick, but you go to check, examine in the diagnosis center, go to see doctor and say, everything is okay, no sickness. And then after some period of time, you usually get sick. Why? Because the cause can be from energy. Low energy let us feel sick. Or from information. What means information? That is, it's difficult to explain in one word. Or people get sick, it can be influenced by other lives. Yeah. For example, my experience, a person get sickness and feel always half of the body numbness and check everywhere, they cannot fix it. Even from medical point of view, no idea what's wrong. So when I look at this young guy, I said, wow, half your body, like died birds. Like died bird. I said, so you kill birds? He said, yes, I like kill birds. Okay? So that is, when you kill something, the bird will hit you, some bad information come to the body. This also gives sick. So image medicine, especially, there are a lot of how we find the cause, how we get rid of this kind of informational causes. Yeah, this is the different from image medicine with other wellness.
And Zhongyuan Qigong is described also as a science of life and a system for spiritual growth. What its main goal or purpose?
Yes, Zhongyuan Qigong, from this the name we can understand, it is the science about qi, or it is a science about the life. So that means science, we need always research it, always need to develop it. And then the question is how we develop ourselves. If we try to develop ourselves, in which direction to develop ourselves? So the question is, what a human being is. Yeah? And then what a human being is, this is always the question in philosophy, in religions, but regularly it's difficult to understand what the life is. Yeah, Zhiwei Qigong give us the method to meditate, and then lets you to feel, lets you to experience, understand what the life is. And then suddenly you found the life is not only the physical body. You will understand at that moment, oh, I is different from the physical body. And then you will understand I can separate from my physical body. And then you will understand, oh, I and physical body can cooperate together. I can influence the physical body. And with the change of physical body, also I can make I stronger. So the Qigong practice, why we say it's science, it is science about ourselves. We try to figure out what the human being is, and then we need to strengthen ourselves. Again, self, what the self is. So this Qigong practice let us understand who we are. Yeah, we step by step, and then we understand, we will experience who we are, we will know how we need to develop ourselves.
Yeah, this is truly amazing. And why do you think, like now there is like thousands people who like practicing Junyuan and Qigong, yes, and who also know about image medicine in over 70 countries. So I'm really curious, why do you think it becomes so popular, like day by day?
I think this connect with our social problems, especially as we know, health problem. That's a lot. From children to old people, a lot of health problem. And from medical part, we can use antibiotics very effectively before, but now it doesn't work well. Yeah, our body cannot use only antibiotics. And for so many sickness, I said, it's because the energy problem. For energy problem, we have no idea to use antibiotics or some other vitamin or mineral element. Yeah, so this new or ancient method or medicine let us have a new concept. As a life, not only the physical body, the mental body, also we have our qi inside. So if we change our qi, and then we can improve our health. But we don't have this. This is why so many people get sick. They cannot get good help from medical field. This is why they are looking for some new method. So from health point of view, it become more and more popular. And also from spiritual point of view. You know, so many young people, they have everything, but they feel in their life boring. In their life, they still feel lonely because they don't have the purpose of the life. They have, now the society can give you from material point of view what we need, but still people feel lonely, boring. It seems they need something more. Like in China, in my seminar, there are a lot of young people who are younger than 35. They have good job. They have good salary. Yeah, but they feel still they need something. This is not enough. So they are looking for what they need. And then suddenly they found, the spiritual development, to research themselves, to find the way to develop. That is more important in their life. That can be their purpose, their aim of their life. This is why, we have more than 70 countries, thousands of people are doing this practice because they want to know who they are. They want to know more about themselves.
Yes, and me myself, I can say that it really works. And if, that, yes, we just spoke that apart of to be like bored or lonely, people also have like depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
And this is, during nowadays, is quite a big problem. So what do you think is causing this? Like, what is the reason of this depression, these heavy feelings. People are so young, yeah? They don't even have so many problems to be depressed, yeah?
I remembered about 30 years ago, it's more than 20 years ago, 1995, when I was in the United States. Yeah, a lot of young people who came to me and said they have depression. I was surprised. What this depression is? And they said, oh, they cannot go to work. They have no interest in anything. They feel they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable. No force. Yeah, this depression. They have to stay home. And then at that moment, in China, there is no this kind of. I never met this kind of depression problem. So I was so curious. I started to talk more with these kind of people. Sometimes I think maybe the weather, but weather everywhere is similar. There are some weather hot, some cold, but no big difference. And then food also everywhere almost same, no big difference. And then I found the difference is people's mind mostly. Yeah, I'm sure you have these kind of feelings. If something make you happy, you feel more energy. You like to do it, right? If somebody say, I love you, even at night, you go to him. That make you happy. But if the life don't let you excited, if the life let you feel disappointed, what your body can be influenced. So this is our emotion, our society. Yeah, let a lot of people get depressed. This we need to think. Especially if a country developing so quick, a lot of people's speed not so far, so they will be depressed. And then China start to develop very quickly. Now you can see in China also a lot of people, young people depressed. Also depression. The good news, we already found good solution. Yeah, we have some herbal formula, and with the Qigong practice, most of them we can, in 1 month, a short time or a bit longer time, they will recover mostly. So this, I think, mostly depression, loneliness, this is mind problem. If a person have a right purpose, if they research themselves where to go, and then they will not have lonely problem. They will not have boring problem. They want to have more free time, and then they try to meditate to see what the life is, what the universe is, what the dark world is, what the dark matter is, dark energy is. So a lot of interesting things.
That's true. And let's say, can you give some advice to Europeans on how to live happier and more successful life?
Oh, what do you mean successful life?
Yeah, for everyone it's different.
Yeah. So again, we need to analyze. In different fields, success means different, right? If you're a musician, you want your concert to be accepted by people, you want to compose some masterpiece.
And actually, for composers, and because a lot of people interested in music and music production, do you think they need to fill this music with energy, or had enough energy to create so they can attract more people? How it works?
Yeah. Certainly, that in music. Let's continue. And what means success in different fields can be different standards for them before they start understand what the life is, and also happiness. Yeah, we talk about how make ourselves happier, but what the happiness is, where the happiness come from? It come from external world, or come from yourself, or come from your friends or something else. Yeah? If we deeply analyze, if you feel what is long period of happiness, right? What do you mean happiness? Probably also different person understand differently, but that means people don't know exactly what the happiness is. Everybody have different standard about success. That also means people don't really understand what means human beings success. Okay? And about happiness. Where does the happiness come from? It's from outside, from wealthy, from other people, from family, or from material stuff. And then you see some people very rich, they don't feel happy. Some people have everything, they don't feel happy. And then you will find, oh, the happiness is not come from our matter world. But also, if you research, you'll find some people, they are poor, like Tibet. A lot of families are poor, but you see their face always smiling, they happy. So why? If you talk with them, if you meditate yourself, you will feel, wow, that their real happiness comes from inside. When your mind, when you have that energy, when you have that face, a happiness appears. That's not connect with what you have from material part. It doesn't matter what your trouble you have, you still feel happy inside. This is why in spiritual system, they let us to search this internal happiness. Okay, now let's analyze about success. What we mean success? Interesting. Everybody want to be successful in this world, right? Yeah. What do you mean success? Okay, you have the world, and then you get sick, suffer a lot, and died. Is this a successful life for you? Okay, you have maybe you have not so rich, but you have food, you have plenty of time, you meditate, you always feel happy, you enjoy the world very much, you have good relationship with others everywhere, you feel so happy because you enjoy nature, you enjoy land, you enjoy mountain, you enjoy food. And at the end of life, you have no sickness. You just sit there and said, grandchildren, bye-bye, and then leaves. Even you have nothing left, do you think, is this a successful life? Yeah, what we really need. You know, I like, here, a doctor, I met so many big people. I think you also have this experience. They stayed in the hospital with different tube to support them 1 year, even 2 years, longer time. They have no consciousness, they cannot talk, but they have money. Their children don't want them to die. Do you think their life is successful? Yeah, I don't tell what it means a successful life. I give this question to you. You meditate to think about yourself. What kind of life you really need? If you can really need your life, you are successful. If every day you feel joyful, and that means you get the happiness. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a lot to think about after this interview, but mostly I think it's important to try and to practice, to have your own experience.
Okay. Check everything recorded.